With his deep voice and genuine performances, Jaelen Johnston, a country musician from Derby, Kansas, who is 21 years old, has won the hearts of people all over the United States. He finished as the runner-up on season 27 of NBC's The Voice. His journey was nothing short of spectacular, merging raw ability, emotional storytelling, and a down-to-earth charm that resonated with fans and coaches alike. Johnston was the first ever Super Save contestant to reach the final, and his journey was nothing short of extraordinary. Now that Johnston is getting ready to headline Downtown Sounds in Sydney, Nebraska, on July 18, 2025, he is poised to launch a promising career. He is prepared to bring his characteristic grit and soul to a more widespread stage. The affection that Jaelen Johnston has for country music was influenced by his mother and grandmother, who instilled in him a profound respect for the genre's unfiltered honesty. Jaelen Johnston was born and reared in their home state of Kansas. His grandparents gave him a Taylor guitar from a pawn shop when he was 16 years old. His grandfather Ross, who had been an entertainer in Canada in the past, was the inspiration for his desire to pursue a career in music. In Wichita, Johnston polished his skill by performing at local venues such as Nowhere Grill and Club Rodeo. He also released singles such as Sober Cigarette and Welcome to the Shit Show that displayed his unique blend of grit, soul, blues, and rock music. His deep and resonant voice, which is sometimes compared to that of Trace Atkins and Josh Turner, carries the weight of singers such as Chris Stapleton and Zach Bryan, whom he names as influences. The road that led Johnston to win The Voice was not devoid of obstacles. Tonya, his mother, encouraged him to give it another shot after he was unsuccessful in advancing past the open call for season 26 for the show. As a result of her dogged determination, Johnston was able to successfully navigate through a number of virtual auditions and secure a position in Hollywood for season 27. It was his rendition of Luke Combs' Where the Wild Things Are in the blind audition that garnered him swift chair turns from coaches Adam Levine, Michael Bublé, and Kelsey Ballerini. They commended his unreal voice and outstanding range. Johnston's decision to join Team Kelsey was the beginning of a journey that would ultimately change him. The Voice, a roller coaster ride through the seasons. Johnston had a whirlwind of activity during the 27th season, which began airing on February 3, 2025. In the battle round, he and his teammate Haley Wright performed a powerful duet of Brooks and Dunn's Neon Moon. His rich vocals and engaging presence came through during this round. Powerful and masculine was how Levine described Johnston's performance, while absolutely beautiful and romantic was how Bublé described it. Johnston's performance was coached by Lil Big Town and Ballerini, who are both country music legends. "Jaelen, you sing like you've had your heart broken, and I mean that in a good way," Ballerini joked, expressing her admiration for the emotional depth that Jaelen possessed. Therefore, she awarded him the victory. During the knockout round, Johnston demonstrated his ability beyond the realm of conventional country music by performing a soulful rendition of Noah Kahan's Dial Drunk. This performance was a direct result of Johnston's recent grief because of the breakup of a 3-year relationship. On April 29, however, he was ousted from the competition in the top 20. This was a setback for his journey. In a dramatic turn of events, Ballerini attempted to bring him back by using her Super Save, a decision that was met with some criticism on the internet, but eventually proved to be inspirational. The emotionally charged performance that Johnston gave in the semifinals of Lee Brice's I Drive Your Truck, which was an homage to his late cousin who passed away in a highway accident when he was 16 years old, cemented his place in the top 5 and moved audiences all around the country. During the 2-night final that took place on May 19 to 20, 2025, Johnston was the only country singer among a diverse top 5 that included Adam David, Team Bublé, Renzo, Team Legend, Lucia Flores-Wiseman, Team Adam, and Jaden Cree, Team Bubble. His performance of Dierks Bentley's What Was I Thinking on Monday was marred by a hiccup when he missed lyrics in the middle of the verse. However, his speedy comeback and contagious spirit won over the coaches and the crowd. Standing ovations were given to him for his second song, which was a rock-infused ballad that demonstrated his tenacity. The grand finale included Johnston and Ballerini performing a haunting duet of Whiskey Lullaby, which was originally sung by Brad Paley and Alison Krauss. This performance showed the chemistry between the two artists as well as their vocal abilities. Johnston's voyage struck a chord with enthusiasts, notably in the state of Kansas, where he was born and raised, as well as in the community of Sidney, Nebraska, where he is scheduled to perform as the headlining act at Downtown Sounds. There was a flurry of enthusiasm in the posts, with users like praising his runner-up finish and excitedly anticipating his performance on July 18th. A number of people lauded his rebound from the lyric error, highlighting his effortlessly pleasing tone in their comments. His sincere performances, particularly I Drive Your Truck, struck a chord with his audience, and they referred to him as a blue-collar Kansas kid with a loud voice and a guitar, who exemplifies the unfiltered honesty that is characteristic of country music. Derby and Wichita have become more well-known in the area as a result of Johnston's success. His performances at venues such as the Jukebox and the Humidor have consistently attracted large crowds, and it is anticipated that his visibility on The Voice will increase the number of people who attend Downtown Sounds. The high-energy set that Johnston will perform at the event, which will be a highlight of the summer in Sydney, will most likely include original songs as well as covers that highlight his rich baritone and storytelling abilities. A promising future lies ahead. After resigning from his position at McConnell Air Force Base, Johnston made the decision to pursue music as a full-time career. The fact that he finished in second place has strengthened his determination to do so. Through his participation on The Voice, he was able to collaborate with artists such as Little Big Town, Sheryl Crow, and Ballerini, which provided him with crucial industry connections and expertise. There have been hints of new songs released by him, and his fans are eagerly anticipating additional releases that combine his soulful country sound with contemporary elements. Johnston is carrying on the musical tradition of his grandfather while simultaneously establishing his own path as he moves forward with his preparations for Downtown Sounds. Numerous aspiring artists have been motivated by his story, which is characterized by tenacity, vulnerability, and unfiltered brilliance. As Johnston put it, The Voice has been an opportunity that comes around only once in a lifetime. It would be a dream come true to say that I would be representing Kelsey in her very first final. In spite of the fact that he did not win the top prize, his runner-up place and the approaching headline performance indicate that he is on the verge of beginning a successful career, with Sydney's stage serving as his next staging ground.